This is a playlist I've never used, so yeah, good.
Room quietly too.
Yeah, do what you like. So, as always, when we're standing, stand with our feet sitting under our head. Spreading the toes. But ideally, I'll take a sock off the so. And we always take a shoulder roll to line our spine. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Use this opportunity to get into the breath. Breathing in, squeezing back through the shoulder blades. We exhale, circling down and up. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling your rib cage, moving out to the sides, not lifting up, staying below the rib cage. And then I want you to stop on that squeeze back, open out your hands and pull your arms back. So you're just activating through the back muscles, opening up through the chest. And we're going to raise our arms up. We're going to bring our fingertips together. We're going to turn our palms away and we're going to full stretch. Now, soften through the knees, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your butt and squeeze your belly, and then exhale over to the side. Then breathe into center and exhale over the side. So get some mobility work into the sides of our back. Swaying side stage as we exhale, inhale, center, and exhale. So I want you to use your obliques. Just gently pull up. And then breathing out, using the obliques on the other side to pull yourself up. Just go one more on each side. We come back to center. We extend the legs. We reach up. We're going to open our arms out wide. Interlace your fingers. Soften the knees. Look down to the floor. Give a roll down through the spine. And then just stop as far as you can go. So when you start to put your hamstrings, you feel like they're having a little bit of a stretch. And then we're going to lift our arms up and over. We exhale, inhale, draw them back to the spine and repeat. Exhale, lift. Opening up the front of the shoulders, release them back. And keep repeating that. Here comes Danny. Break out.
Yeah.
4 more. Hi. We've got a mask out for you thinking you were coming. 1 more. Hold that stretch for a few seconds. We're going to stay in that forward fold, release our arms to the floor. Bring your fingertips in front of you, so they stretch your arms forward. And then move your hips to the side. You extend one leg to center and to the other side. So starting to mobilize a little bit more to the hips and waking up the hamstrings. Then push your left leg straight, just sway to the right. Push your right leg straight and just sway to the left. Use your hand to help push your legs to side, the hips to the side. Go for a few more. And then come to center, look forward. Take a walk forward all the way down into a plank. When we slide into our plank, we're going to lower our knees down. Our elbows are going to tuck into the rib cage. We're going to come all the way down to the floor. And then lift your arms forward and lift your legs and come into a back extension. Tuck your toes back, bring your elbows back in, hands to the ground, lifting your bottom up first, push yourself all the way back up, lift into a plank, and then walk your hands back to your feet. From here, we take a deep breath in, and then we exhale, roll up through the spine. We do 1 shoulder roll at the top, we open our arms again, we lift our arms up. We take our arms up as straight as possible, and then we stick our bums back into like a squat. Then we lower our hands to the floor. We walk forward into that plank again. Rolling forward into that plank. Drop your knees 1 more time. Slide your elbows in, lower your whole body to the floor. Once you hit the ground, lift the arm, lift the leg, and stretch the body. Tuck your toes down, hands back in. Push up onto those knees, bottom first, lift into a plank, and then lift your bottom to walk your hands back in. Take a breath for a stretch there, then roll it up. We take a shoulder roll at the top, we open the arm. up to the ears, extend the elbows, sink down into a squat, keep the arms high, and then lower them to the floor, walk forward into a plank. So you can keep your knees up this time if you wish, or drop your knees down, lower yourself down to the floor. Then lift and lengthen. Toes down, hands back in, knees or on the toes. Push yourself back up into a plank and walk back. Try and get 4 hand paces to walk back. Pause. Keep the belly in, roll it up. Shoulder roll, arms wide, lift up, lengthen up to the fingertips. Sink down, keep those arms up by your ears in that squat, then lower them to the floor, take a walk. Hold the plank, knees or on your toes, lower to the floor, and lift up. And repeat. Knees or toes, push it up. Walk in. Repeat that one more time. Pause on that hamstring stretch before you begin your roll, scooping the belly in. Shoulder roll. Arms wide. Lift. Sink. Hands to the floor. Walk it forward into that plank. Knees are on the toes, we lower to the floor. And we lift. And we one more time, tuck the toes, knees or toes, push yourself up, hold in a plank, and walk yourself back to your feet. One more time, going to that hamstring stretch. This time, fingers forward a little bit more, and we bend to extend both knees. So it's use the floor to push your hips backwards and to help extend those knees. Now we're going to walk forward one more time. We're going to come into a plank. We're going to pause the plank. And we're going to bring the left knee towards the right elbow, twisting the body slightly, and then back, and then swap to the other side. So we're just moving across the body, starting to rotate, using the waistline. Option, if you don't like it in full plank, you can just stay here and just pull the knees in individually rather than across the body. Otherwise, keep turning for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, drop the knees down. Take a quick sit back into child's pose. So make it active. Bring your fingers forward, pull your bottom into your heel. Lengthen your spine. Get your bottom as low as you can to the heel. Now we're going back onto those triceps. You might want to bring your hands a little bit closer in. Arms extended by the ears. We use the launch off from here to lift and drop down to triceps. Don't quite hit the ground. Lift all the way up and slide it back to child's pose. If you wish to lift your knees, you can. Onto your toes and do it without your knees on the ground. So pull back. Launch off, chest forward, elbows squeeze into the waistline, lifting all the way back up and lowering back down. So you know the tips of triceps now. Don't let your bottom drop lower than your chest at any point. And then if it's too much at any point, you can slide your hands in a little bit and just do more of a half bend and then a pull back, tucking the chin. Go. 4 more. Warm up this upper body. Use your core, squeeze the tummy inside. Don't rush through it. Enjoy that little stretch back and then enjoy the core active as it comes down. Should be coming to the last one. So your last one, you can either pulse 10 times in those arms or sit back into child's pose and take a breather. If you come with me, let's do this. 9, 8, pull those elbows in. Squeeze deep into the belly. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And push all the way back, resting your elbows to the floor, so your forearms are down, your head rests. And just enjoy that stretch. Take the weight of the arms. Roll yourself up, come on to your hands and knees. Take your left leg behind you, lift it up, and take your right arm up. So nice basic Pilates here. We do a curl under, elbow to knee. We do a reach out, and then we do a roundabout, squeeze out to the side, and back to center. So one under, curve the spine, tuck the chin, reach, and then take the knee and the elbow out, and then round to the side. Jenny, by the way, there might be a cameraman coming around. Take pictures of this class, keep it on the website. Okay. I need to tell you.
It's not just some random nonce wandering past on camera.
So let's get those elbows and knees really tucked in and lengthen the way. 3 more of these. So let's just end by lengthening out one more time. And then a little pulse squeeze here. Okay. Well, but it's an action shot. No. Thank you. I'll take my jump off as well. You kind of not going to now. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it off, guys. Take a stretching cat stretch, but I might change this to my white top. So tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin under, curve the spine. Before you start taking camera shots, just change my jumper.
Sure.
It's just hot. So push the floor away so the shoulder blades open. And then bring yourself back to neutral spine, swapping over to legs. So right leg behind, left arm forward. Find your balance, and we curl under, elbow to knee, skipping the belly in. We lengthen. Come around to the side, squeeze the elbow, knee in, and lengthen. So make sure you get that breath out on the length, the squeeze in the exhale. I'm wrong position for you.
Yeah.
You need me to move.
No, you just.
Move my computer if you want.
No, that's good.
So we're doing 4 more. Everyone's got really quiet now.
Sorry. I did take it still, so you know.
But my hands are sweating.
Is this your best side?
You picked a
I'm
wrong.
concentrating on sucking my gut in, to be honest.
Okay, when you've done your last one, which should be this last round now, we go back to that lengthening and go back to those little pulses. Just reach away, press. 10, 9, 8, 7. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it off. Curve the spine. Take it the other way. Lift your eye gaze, lift your bottom, pull your shoulders away from your in. Then go again. Yeah, we're going to come down into our elbows. You're going to tuck your toes under, and we're going to lift up into that dolphin position. Eye gaze to the toes. You might want to slide your toes away slightly, and we're going to roll forward, coming down into plank. And we're going to lift all the way back up, releasing. So inhale, roll forward, pause, and exhale, lift. Option is to be down on your knees. So if you need to just take the pressure off. And just enjoy that floating movement. Pushing up and down into those heels, and then rolling onto the toes as you come forward, shoulders coming slightly over your elbows, and then extending that spine at the top. And we're just going to do 5 more of these. Use the belly here to lift up one. Last 3. Last 2. Let's go one more, guys, and float it forward, and we're going to hold this plank. Option is to drop your knees if you need to, or little tiny pulses just through the hips, just squeezing up, releasing, squeezing up, releasing. 10, 9, 8, 7, come on, squeeze it in, last 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and release to the floor. Take a little breather here. Yeah, my socks off now.
I said more beautiful than
Yeah, thanks always warm up, get your heart rate going.
I would say that.
Okay, so we're going to take our legs up into a hover. We're going to lift our upper body up to here. We're going to bend the right knee, and we're going to reach around, extend, keeping that hover, and to the other side. You go now. Just that. So reach and lengthen. Reach and lengthen. And if this is too much at any point, you can just drop down to the floor in between and then come back up and do the same. So we side bend, we rotate, we touch, we come back center. Don't worry if you can't touch your foot. Okay, let's go. 6 more. Reach. 5, 4. Lift up a little bit more if you can in that chest. Last 2. 1 more. And release it. Take a little wriggle in the hips, loosen up your lower back. Slide your hands under, lift yourself up. Go back into that lovely cat stretch up top. And then we're going to spin around and come onto our backs when you're ready. Okay. So when you're ready, arms down by your side, touch your shoulder blades under, lift your legs to tabletop. So we begin just by doing little heel taps, pivoting from the hip. Exhaling down, inhaling up. You can begin to take your legs a little bit longer. You can take this almost full extension, just literally tap the floor, pull straight back in, but make sure your lower back is not coming off the ground. It's purely abs, you don't want your lower back to be feeling this. Breathing out, tapping down, breathing in, relax through the shoulders. Now push your rib cage down into the ground and give me 8 more. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more, and then we're going to take those legs straight up to the sky. So extend them up, then press through the soles of your feet, lengthen out these legs. Take your arms a little bit wider, up to T-shape, turn your palms up.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you finished?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So,
Exhale, take them over to a pendulum. Turn your head the opposite way. Lift them all the way back up and float them over to the other side. So if it's too much with your legs straight, go back to 90 degrees. Or if your hip flexors have seized up, then drop your legs, which might have just done.
I'm just hoping he's not going to use the one big doing dolphin from behind.
I'm hoping he's not using anything than where my thumb's in the air.
We don't really need that from me.
Don't need that from me. What's he meant today?
I mean, it's your choice for us to stick our bums in there.
To be fair, that's true.
It was part of the routine.
You could have all just stood there and flexed manfully.
I'm hoping that he'll airbrush all the wrong bits out.
You just look like someone else.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never Brad Pitt been there. How are yours?
We're going to do 4 more. Get those shoulders on the ground. Now we're going to end up putting our legs all the way over to the right, keeping them straight if you can. So legs all the way down. Take hold of that top leg and pull just the top leg further up towards your right shoulder. Extend it, hold it onto the calf, and then twist into the left shoulder. So with your right leg also being the same direction as your left leg, it does allow you to move that left leg much further up towards the shoulder and then twist. Do you wait, Anthony? I do.
It's not going to help us. It's just going to float off the ground.
No, we're going to give you a weight. The floating off the ground disturbs me.
Well, my arm's going to float or my knee's going to float. One of the two.
Let's see what happens. Or you break.
Oh, I break. I'm not kicking it back out of this position.
Possible. Come on, keep it down. Keep it down. So let's see if we can ride that leg a little bit further up towards the right shoulder. Let's see if we can extend the knee a little bit more. Now, I want you to get your right elbow on the floor and hold it underneath your leg. So you're now supporting it at hip height. Like that. Okay, now that underneath leg, take it all the way back down your mat. Take that underneath leg straight onto the mat and now stretch deeper into that left one. Makes it a lot harder. Push it straight, toes in, heels away. You just get a bit funky. Called a Pilates dance flow. This album.
It sounds like the Everything is Awesome from the Lego movie. For those who know.
Okay, bend the knee. Roll yourself back to the middle. Take hold of that same leg. Wrap your fingers around and then drive the leg in towards you to stretch out your hip flexor. As you do so, slide your right one a little bit longer down that mat to make sure you're central. So use a little bit of arm force, get a little bit deeper into the hip flexor stretch, pull it in. Okay, we are going to extend that leg up. We're going to take our arms into a hover down towards the bottom of our mat. We're going to lift our head and shoulders. We're going to point the toes on the legs, extend them, and we're going to do a switch. And a switch. So a little pause down there, and then a quick switch. A little pause down there, and a quick switch. If at any point your legs are hurting, You can just lightly support your head, or you can drop your head back down. You're still going to get a transverse abdominal workout. There's lower abs, but with the crunch, you get the extra workout. Breathe, switch. Switch. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Crunch up more. Reach those fingers. 2, one more. And 1. Bend both your knees, put them down on the ground. Relax your head down. Now we're going to take our feet flat to the ground and we're going to roll our hips up into a bridge. And then I want you to get hold of your hands underneath and those fingers, tuck your shoulders under and get as much elevation in that bridge as you can. So feel your shoulder blades squeezing together underneath to allow your rib cage to lift more. Left knee, put it in. Extend it up. We're going to flex the foot, to lower the leg down. If you can tap the floor, brilliant. Somewhere if you can't, point the toes to lift the leg back up. Door to flex down. You can tap the floor without letting your hips drop. Keep it going. Down. So we're doing 10 of these. Push your forearms and hands down into the ground. Now squeeze that right buttock to lift your hips up. Keep the flexion going down. The toe pointed to come up. I don't know how many I've done now. How many?
8.
Last 2. Last one. Big lift up all the way to the sky. And then bend, foot down, release the hands, roll through that. You've got a breath down there. I'm going to tuck those shoulders, find the ground, the legs clearly done. Okay, we're going to go back to a little tap. So you might want to stay at 90 degrees, just do a little tap down, or you can lengthen the legs a little bit longer. You brush the floor and come back in. And we're going 8 more. Come on. Squeeze the back into the ground so everything's active, but don't hunch those shoulders. Last 3. Now, when you've done that last one, the legs go straight back up. The arms open out wide again, palms up, back to your pendulum. So if you want to make your pendulums harder, you can go to smiley faces, where you drop over, you swing it round, you can pull up, and you swing it round, and you pull up. Or you can bend your knees and just stick to rotation side to side, yeah? Unless you get those deep hip flexors again. Jeez. The guy could do 6 more of these. Those shoulder blades pinned into the ground. When you've done that last one, you're going to drop both your legs very carefully over to the left. And let them land on the ground. Look, I need to weight down my arm. My flink, flunk, flink, what's the word? Flung up into the air. So just rest down, take hold of that top leg, that right leg, slide it up the floor towards your left shoulder. Keep the left one where it is and just stretch. This. Yeah, it's only because my hip.
From the hip.
I don't know yet, but my chiropractor says I'm going to have to go get it scanned. Take another couple of breaths here. Then that underneath leg is going to move its way back to the center of your mat, or at least onto the edge of it. And then you can use your left arm, elbow on the ground, to move the leg further up towards your left shoulder. And then breathe back into the right shoulder blade, and perhaps you can look to the right. Two more breaths in. Now we're going to bend that leg, roll back into the center, wrap around the shin, and just take the thigh in towards the chest, stretching the hip flexor. Self-diagnosis is probably arthritis. That's why I've avoided it for a long time. I've got to know the truth.
You stopped running, didn't you? So it's not that.
Oh no, it's just wear and tear, I think. Very, very big in the female side of my family. I have it in my right shoulder, so I've got it onto the right hip as well.
Yeah, you had loads of injections, didn't you? Sure.
Yeah, but I've stopped having them. The strength training I've been doing. Which is a very good thing, obviously.
Mm.
All right, that leg's going to the sky. We bring our arms to that hover. We lift into that crunch. If you're choosing to do that, we hover the left leg and we take a breath in and we do a switch. Maybe pointed toe, maybe soft feet, it's up to you. If you wish to come here, putting your neck, getting it to come here, or head down here.
It's like a golf swing, is it?
I haven't played golf since July.
You gave up.
I haven't been around, so maybe time.
This one has golf course, isn't it? Fairly short.
Yeah, but we with our kids and stuff, it was difficult.
Well, you can.
8 more, that's true. Last 5. Last 4. Come on, straighten those legs. 3, 2, 1 more. And then drop the feet to the ground, rest your head. Take a nice deep breath in. Out. We bring our arms back down by our sides. We begin to lift into our bridge. Then we bring our fingers together and we tuck those shoulders right under to get that huge elevated bridge. Push your forearms to the ground. When you are ready, that right knee comes in. We extend it up. We flex the foot. We drop it down towards the floor. We're not tapping the floor. Point to the toes. Lift up. 10 hip flexions. So we do a big squeeze in that left glute to keep the hips level. Keep breathing. Can you go up a little bit higher? Doing your last 4 or 5 reps now. Make your last one the best yet. We're going to dip all the way up to the sky. Pop the foot back down. Release the shoulders, rolling out. And as you bring your knees in, slide your hands around the back of the thighs. Take a little roll around to that lower back. Putting the thighs a little bit closer in. When you're ready, we're going to go for some rolls. We're going to roll back, we're going to roll forward. So whilst you do these, start to get a rhythm going. And then when you reach the top, try and let your feet touch the floor. So find a little balance at the top, and then you roll it back again.
That's just so nice.
Does everybody else like this?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't do much for me in terms of emotions.
Oh no, this is the best one. I admire.
That's the cameraman.
Okay, let's do a couple more for me.
I am working my way gently down the mat. Oh, look at that.
On your next one, we come up and we just use our thighs to lift our spine tall. So we've still got that balance.
Nope.
Keep hold of your legs individually and extend your left leg. Use this as a stretch. Lift the chest, extend. Stop. Both legs. If you wish, more to here. Now lift the chest, extend those legs and hold. If you want more, put the room full of music. Options to bend your knees, come here. Otherwise, lift up, keep going. You've also got the option to be there, lift the legs there. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come forward. Soles the feet together and just sink down. So get quite a long distance from your heels to your groin area and just sink down. Deep breath in. The only advantage about tying your hair up high, it pulls your skin so it gives you a slight lift.
The old Chelsea
So it's
fast.
good for the camera, wasn't it?
I did exactly the same.
You let it out and just goes that. If you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch, drop your head lower, open your knees a little bit wider. Don't get far at all. Not like a lot to lower back here. And then lift up, take a lovely little stretch. Right, we're going to spin around onto your hands and knees again. Once you've landed here, we're going to lift into a downward facing dog. Starting with your knees very bent. You use your arms to lengthen your spine and lift your bottom to the sky. Once you've got that extension, we can then plant the heels to the floor. If you wish, take a little walk out, that's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate legs as we're going to float forward and we're going to bring the knee out towards the elbow and then lift it back up to downward facing dog and then swap to the other side. If you want to do this from your knees, you start with your bottom up and then you just drop into a half plank and swap to the other side. So do what works for you. You can alternate. You can come up into full side, into full.
Alternate both at the same time.
That would be impressive.
Sorry. Well, that's what you need to do, taking the camera. When you're trying to do both at the same time. That's what we should do control in Pilates. That was both at the same time.
Like a crow. Right, 4 more.
Yoga.
2 for each side. Well, 1 each side. Float that body forward into a plank. Push your body all the way back. Get some mobilization into the shoulders. And then lift up into down facing dog. Float forward into a plank. And from here, pull your left knee forward into a hover. Hold. Your option is to come here, perhaps lift that leg, or you can stay back in full plank. Hold it, hold it. Now pull it forward towards you. Tuck it in towards your chest. Keep your plank. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Take it into pigeon. Slide your right leg back. Lift tall. Bend your back leg. Take your right hand, catch the inside of your foot with your thumb resting on your big toe. Drive the heel in towards the bottom. Then begin to turn your upper body away from your leg. Perhaps drive it in. You might want to come over the front of the foot and use your arm that way. And if you wish, come lower. So we're going to hold the leg here for about 10 seconds. So work on that quad. The more you push your right hip bone down, the more you'll feel that stretch. Out. On the quad. In your own time, you can release and then take it into that glute stretch and find your stretch. Feel free to come into Lenny's position, which is seated hurdle. Takes the pressure off. Join. Just breathe into the stretch. We're here for a while. Some of you might actually need some bands, isn't it? I might just grab some whilst you're in the stretch. Oh, I know what happened to some bands. I stole them.
Oh,
I found 3 or 4 in my bag. And I didn't bring my bag in to change it, but I will next week. Found them. Probably my room. I've seen definitely those.
Al picked them from my hat shorts yesterday as well.
Who did?
Al did.
Carl, they had an old chin wag the other day, walking down my road.
There you go.
Got very white teeth.
Exceptionally white teeth.
I kept finding
Need
myself
sunglasses.
staring at
You
them.
need sunglasses when you talk to them.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to transition to a bit more of a stretch. So everyone's going to pull into their left buttock and then slide your right leg around so you're in a V shape. So we're going to stretch the right hamstring, which means we're going to turn towards it. If you need a band, grab a band. Bend your right knee and catch hold of the foot or catch hold of the band. If you're using a band, your left arm is your dominant arm. That's forward from your right. Your left arm is catching the foot. And then when you're ready, we lift tall, and then we stretch that hamstring and then float the chest down towards the thigh. If you're lucky, you'll get a stretch around the side of the back as well. Keep bowing down, keep reaching, keep extending that right leg. Don't know how Auntie's back ends up facing up, but
Just where I naturally felt.
so 3 more breaths. Go deeper, drop lower, extend the knee. More, excuse me. So when you're ready, begin to ease it off, roll up. Face your upper body back to the center and then bend this right knee. Get your right arm inside. You might still be holding the bag, that's fine. Use your left hand with your left knee to lift up tall and then open out so the arms run a line together. Then bring the arm up and begin to take it over the ear. Turn your head up towards the sky. And then slide that leg away as far as you can go and reach the arm over to side bend. So I want to see palms of the hand facing the floor. Then move the chest up towards the sky. So get that rotation and that reach. Come on, Tom, get it all the way over the head. All the way over. All the way over. There we go. Turn, reach more. Full side stretch on that left side. And then release the arm, float your way back up again. So that right leg, take it back behind you again. As if you're transitioning back into pigeon. Hands on the ground. Up the toes. Lift up, down facing. So bend the knees, lift the hips, extend the spine, and stretch. We're going to repeat the exercise from earlier. We'll roll forward, bring the knee outside that right elbow, bring it all the way back up, and swap into the other side. Just really work through your breath. So when you move your body forward, See if you can turn a little bit more, lower the hip, maybe bend the elbow slightly to get a bit deeper. But that's if you want the challenge. 4 more, guys. 3. Last 2. Then you lift up into downward facing dog one more time. Float forward. This time drop down to your elbows. Hold a plank. We're not down on the elbows for long. Takes a little bit of pressure off the wrist. Push yourself back up onto your hands. Pull your right knee in and hold. So please drop it down. You can just lift up there. We can just stay in a plank. 8, 7. Sitting, tuck it in towards your chest. 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Let's transition to pigeon or seated hurdle. So we stay up on our hands and we lift our spine. You begin to fold that back leg. Hands on the arch of the foot, thumb on the big toe. Pull the heel in towards the bottom. Once you've got that stretch, turn to the front. If you wish, you can come down. Exhale, go deeper. When you're ready, release and then just come into full pigeon. Find your stretch that works for you. And let your body just go. Let your shoulders relax. You should breathe in the nose, out through the mouth. You're ready, you can slide onto your right buttock. Bring that left leg round, face the front with the legs side. So we turn the upper body towards that leg. Our right arm is what's going to catch the foot. So bend the knee to grab if you need to, use your band. Once you've got a firm hold, you begin to extend the leg and we sink down. And just move the body towards that leg more and more. Three more breaths. See how deep you can go. Straighten the knee a little bit more. Pull your body down a little bit more. Move further into it. And when you're ready to release off gently, come back to center, turn your body this way, then bend that knee. Left arm inside. Right hand on the knee, lift your spine. Open up first. So look at this like a rotation. Your arms make a beautiful line. Get your right arm higher. Then the arm moves up to the ear, palm begins to turn, and then we slide to the side, perhaps going with that leg as well. And we're trying to turn our eye gaze underneath the arm, palm facing down towards the floor. Park your right hip down. And just breathe into the stretch. Turning, keep looking up the arm, keep reaching, go a little bit deeper into it. Use your left arm to turn a little bit more. Then carefully release the arm off, release, free it. Great now. Lean back, give a little wriggle. Pick yourself up tall. Actually, let's bring our bottoms a little bit closer towards our heels. Arms straight. We lift up and we're going to sink down, slowly controlled to the floor. Take your arms back for a stretch. Bring your arms back up above your shoulders, chin to chest. Roll up. Lift up tall. Take the arms forwards and reach beyond the toes. Just take a few breaths here. Go as far as you can go. Allow your fingers to reach. Then we roll up, we lift. Can you keep your arms up by your ears as you sink down? If that's not for you, then just bring them forward. Control, reach. Chin to chest, arms come up. Roll up. Lengthen. Arms forward and reach. So every time you reach, extend more. Move your fingers further forward. Roll it up. Do belly in, roll it down. Lengthen your whole body on the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, float them up. Let's roll up again. Lift. Reach. So this time we come up, grab the underneath our thighs, we go back to the hover, we lift up full, we extend both our legs supported. Then you can release your arm, and we're going to do little paddle kicks this time. So rather than crossing over, little paddle kicks. Options here, and just go from here. Now lift up tall. Let's do it. Come on, let's squeeze, breathe, abs on. 10 more seconds. Can you go a little bit faster? Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and whoop. Roll it up. Get hold of your feet. Use the band if you need to. And go forward. Double hamstring stretch this time. Chest towards the thighs, legs dead straight. Roll it up. Bring your hand behind you, tie your fingers out, and then lift your hips up. Or here. Just let your head drop back, lift your chest, squeeze shoulders back. Take a few breaths here. It's just a nice counter stretch to what you just did in that forward flexion. And then when you're ready, just release your bottom back to the floor. We're going to, for the last time, flip your feet around behind you. And when you're ready, bring yourself up to downward facing dog one more time. Extend the legs, extend the spine, lift your hips. It should feel nice and easy now. Put your heels to the ground. Can you lift your tailbone a little bit higher and melt your chest a little bit lower? And then soften through your knees with your hands to your feet. Take hold of your big toes. Bend those knees, drop your chest to your thighs, and one more time extend those legs. We're going to stay in the forward fold. We're going to bring those hands, interlace them up to right at the beginning, the base of the spine, and lift the arms over and hold. But this time I want you to turn your chest to the right and push your right arm back a little bit further. After a couple of breaths, you simply swap to the other side and do the same on the left. Push your left arm back. Back to the middle. Push the arms a little bit further if you can. And then bring your hands back to the base of the spine. Keep them interlaced, but do your roll up slowly. Sliding your hands down your bottom and lifting your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades back. Release the arms, open the arms all the way out. This time, grab hold of your right wrist, lengthen, push your hips to the right and lengthen out the right side. So we're just taking a full stretch. So let the hips go. And again, look underneath the arms. Back to center, grab hold of the left, lift, mountains. Back to the middle, interlace those fingers, take a deep stretch up, take a breath in. And we open the arms out wide. Squeeze them back, take a little bow forward, hold. So imagine you're pivoting from your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lengthen your fingers. And then let your spine release. Just hang there for a few moments, just completely dangling. Wrong word, that word.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Good job I got my long short.
Roll up slowly. It only humours us sometimes. Take your shoulder roll.
I think it's called ragdoll.
There we go. That's a good one. Open the arm. Bring your hands together. Lift up. Bow. Ladies and gentlemen. Nice little stretch for you today. Stay nice and gentle. Thank you as always.